Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 12 cheapest bobber motorcycles 2026. Number 12, Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 stands out in 2026 as one of the most budget-friendly bobber-style motorcycles in the US market. Its design keeps things simple yet stylish, with a low-slung frame, minimalist bodywork, and an easy-to-handle stance that suits both new riders and those who want a straightforward city cruiser. The overall cost makes it highly accessible, with a starting price just above $6,000, giving riders a genuine option without stretching their budget. Under the seat, the Rebel 500 features a reliable 471cc parallel twin engine that balances manageable power with efficiency. It delivers smooth acceleration without being intimidating, making it ideal for riders who want a dependable and forgiving engine. Maintenance costs are minimal compared to larger or more complex bikes, which helps the overall affordability over time. For 2026, Honda has kept upgrades practical, focusing on comfort and rideability rather than flashy electronics, which keeps the price low. Its suspension and braking setup are adequate for city streets and occasional highway cruising, ensuring safety and stability without adding unnecessary costs. Overall, the Honda Rebel 500 proves that you don't have to spend a fortune to own a stylish bobber motorcycle. For just over $6,000, riders get a reliable, easy-to-ride and low-maintenance machine that looks sharp and performs well for everyday use. Number 11, Royal Enfield Shotgun 650. The Royal Enfield Shotgun 650 makes a strong case in 2026 for riders seeking a budget-friendly bobber with classic appeal. Its stripped-back styling and low profile give it the authentic bobber look without the premium price tag, making it accessible to new and seasoned riders alike. Priced around $7,500, it offers a balance of style, performance, and affordability that few bikes in this segment can match. Power comes from a 648cc parallel twin engine tuned for smooth torque delivery, ideal for city streets and highway cruising. It's not about raw speed but predictable, manageable power, keeping the ride comfortable and safe. Maintenance remains straightforward, with parts widely available and service costs lower than larger, more complex motorcycles. For 2026, Royal Enfield focused on reliability and rideability rather than adding expensive electronics or flashy tech, keeping the bike affordable without compromising its charm. Its suspension absorbs bumps effectively, and brakes are solid, giving confidence on both short commutes and longer rides. The bike's overall construction and simplicity help keep ownership costs low while maintaining the classic bobber feel that draws many riders to this style. Overall, the Shotgun 650 combines classic looks, manageable power, and a price that won't hurt your wallet. Number 10, Yamaha V Star 250. The Yamaha V Star 250 remains one of the most approachable and budget-friendly bobber motorcycles in 2026. Its compact frame, minimalist styling, and lightweight build make it ideal for beginners or anyone looking for an easy-to-handle city cruiser. With a price tag just under $5,000, it's one of the most affordable options in the US, offering the bobber aesthetic without stretching your budget. Its classic lines and low-slung seat give it a sleek, timeless look that works well for both short commutes and casual weekend rides. Power comes from a 249cc V-twin engine that focuses on smooth, predictable performance rather than high-speed thrills. It produces enough torque to feel confident in city traffic while remaining fuel-efficient, which keeps ongoing costs low. The engine is reliable and easy to maintain, meaning fewer trips to the shop and lower repair bills. Its lightweight chassis also makes parking and maneuvering in tight spaces simple, appealing to riders who want a practical yet stylish bike. For 2026, Yamaha has kept updates minimal but effective, with small improvements to suspension and braking for better handling and safety. The bike's controls and ergonomics are designed for comfort, allowing longer rides without fatigue while still maintaining a compact, nimble feel. The simplicity of the V Star 250 also means there are fewer electronics to worry about, keeping ownership stress-free and cost-effective. Overall, The Yamaha V Star 250 proves that a stylish bobber doesn't need a big budget. Number 9. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S stands out in 2026 as a budget-conscious bobber-style motorcycle that doesn't compromise on comfort or practicality. Its low-slung frame, minimalist design, and customizable riding position make it approachable for a wide range of riders. With a starting price around $6,200, it delivers solid value in the US market, giving riders the classic cruiser vibe without a steep price tag. Powering the Vulcan S is a 649cc parallel twin engine designed for smooth, manageable performance. It produces enough torque to handle city traffic and light highway riding while remaining fuel efficient, which keeps running costs low. Maintenance is straightforward, and Kawasaki's reputation for reliability ensures fewer unexpected expenses. For 2026, Kawasaki focused on refining the Vulcan S's rideability rather than adding expensive electronics or flashy tech. Suspension and brakes are tuned for both comfort and control, making daily commuting and weekend cruising enjoyable. The bike's simplicity also means it's easier to own long-term, with fewer potential repairs and lower insurance costs compared to heavier or more complex motorcycles. Overall, the Kawasaki Vulcan S delivers the essential bobber experience at a price that makes sense. Number 8. CFMOTO 450 CLC. The CFMOTO 450 CLC emerges in 2026 as a surprisingly affordable bobber-style motorcycle for US riders looking for style without overspending. With a price tag hovering around $5,500, it competes strongly with more established brands, offering a modern twist on a traditional bobber for those on a budget. Powering the 450 CLC is a 449cc parallel twin engine tuned for smooth, predictable torque delivery. It's not about raw horsepower but consistent performance that works well for city streets and occasional highway rides. Fuel efficiency is solid, keeping running costs low, and routine maintenance is simple, helping riders avoid expensive service bills. For 2026, CFMOTO has focused on combining reliability with affordability, avoiding unnecessary electronics that would drive up the cost. The bike's simplicity keeps ownership stress-free, making it a practical choice for those who want style without constant upkeep. Overall, the CFMOTO 450 CLC proves that a budget-friendly bobber can still turn heads and perform well. Number 7. Royal Enfield Classic 350. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 in 2026 stands as a unique take on an affordable bobber-style motorcycle blending vintage charm with practicality for US riders. Unlike heavily modernized bikes, it leans into its retro aesthetic with a low, wide seat, spoked wheels, and simple lines that capture the old-school bobber vibe without a premium price. Coming in just above $4,500, it's one of the cheapest ways to own a true cruiser that looks far more expensive than it actually is. Under the frame sits a 349cc single-cylinder engine designed for smooth, manageable performance. It's easy to ride in city traffic and forgiving for newcomers, while still capable of handling highway stretches without stress. Fuel economy is excellent, and routine upkeep is straightforward, keeping the long-term cost of ownership low. In 2026, Royal Enfield kept updates simple, focusing on reliability and the timeless look that has made the Classic 350 a global favorite. Suspension is tuned to handle everyday roads and braking is adequate for its class, allowing a smooth, predictable ride. Its charm lies in being uncomplicated. No flashy electronics, no costly gadgets, just a solid motorcycle that delivers a memorable experience for less. Overall, the Classic 350 proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to get a bike with personality and heritage. Number 6. Indian Scout 60 Bobber. The Indian Scout 60 Bobber in 2026 brings a surprising level of premium style to a budget-conscious price bracket for US riders. Its stripped-down bobber look, wide handlebars, and low-slung profile give it a commanding presence on the road, yet it starts at around $8,900, making it more attainable than most full-size cruisers from the brand. At its core is a 999cc V-twin engine, tuned for smooth, usable power rather than extreme speed. It offers strong torque in lower RPMs, perfect for city riding and comfortable highway cruising. Maintenance is reasonable, and Indian's growing service network in the US helps keep ownership costs manageable. For 2026, the Scout 60 Bobber keeps technology minimal but effective, focusing on ride quality and simplicity. The suspension and brakes are tuned for comfort and control, while the seat and ergonomics support longer rides without fatigue. Its classic design and reliable mechanics allow it to stand out on the road while still being surprisingly affordable for the brand's lineup. Overall, the Scout 60 Bobber balances iconic styling, solid performance, and approachable pricing. Number 5. Kawasaki Eliminator. The Kawasaki Eliminator in 2026 takes a no-frills approach to the bobber scene, offering a sleek, low-profile cruiser at a price that won't break the bank. Its minimalist design, chopped fenders, and muscular stance give it a classic bobber silhouette while keeping production costs and retail price low. At around $6,000, it delivers a satisfying balance of style, performance, and affordability, making it a solid pick for riders who want a bold-looking bike without overspending. Power comes from a 399cc parallel twin engine that focuses on smooth, manageable delivery rather than high-end horsepower. It's responsive enough for city streets and occasional highway rides, yet forgiving for newer riders. Fuel efficiency is strong, and maintenance remains simple, keeping long-term costs low. Its chassis and seating geometry make handling comfortable, whether weaving through traffic or taking short weekend trips, while the lightweight design enhances maneuverability. For 2026, Kawasaki has kept updates practical, prioritizing reliability and ride comfort over fancy electronics or gadgets. Suspension and brakes are tuned for everyday use, giving confidence in both urban commuting and casual cruising. The bike's simplicity also reduces the risk of costly repairs and keeps ownership straightforward. Overall, the Kawasaki Eliminator proves that a stylish, capable bobber doesn't need a premium price tag. Number 4. Royal Enfield Hunter 350. The Royal Enfield Hunter 350 in 2026 stands out as an ultra-affordable bobber-style motorcycle for US riders who want classic styling on a tight budget. Its compact frame, low seat, and stripped-back look give it a minimalist bobber appeal, while its price sits around $4,800, making it one of the cheapest ways to own a stylish cruiser in the market. The Hunter 350's design focuses on simplicity and charm, giving riders a confident and comfortable ride without extra bells and whistles. Powering the Hunter 350 is a 349cc single-cylinder engine built for predictable performance. It delivers enough torque for city streets and light highway stretches while remaining fuel-efficient, keeping long-term costs low. Its lightweight frame and manageable seat height make it especially easy to handle for beginners or riders looking for a low-effort, comfortable cruiser. For 2026, Royal Enfield kept updates practical, with subtle improvements to suspension and braking that enhance ride comfort without adding unnecessary costs. The bike's simplicity is a key part of its appeal, no expensive electronics, just a solid, reliable motorcycle with classic bobber styling. Its minimalist nature and retro charm make it an excellent choice for riders who value character and affordability in equal measure. Overall, the Hunter 350 proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to enjoy a true bobber experience. Number 3. Suzuki Boulevard S40. The Suzuki Boulevard S40 in 2026 continues to be one of the most budget-friendly bobber-style motorcycles available in the US. Its minimalist design, low seat, and slim frame create a classic bobber look without any unnecessary frills, keeping the cost accessible. With a starting price around $5,000, it offers an affordable way to own a stylish cruiser while maintaining low ownership costs. Under the exterior, the S40 features a 652cc single-cylinder engine tuned for smooth, predictable torque rather than high-end speed. It's ideal for city streets and casual highway rides, giving riders confidence without overwhelming them. Fuel efficiency is solid, and maintenance is straightforward, making it a cost-effective option for those who want style without ongoing expensive upkeep. For 2026, Suzuki kept improvements focused on reliability and rideability rather than flashy electronics. Suspension and braking are tuned to provide comfortable, stable handling, while the seat and ergonomics make longer rides more enjoyable. Overall, the Suzuki Boulevard S40 proves that a stylish and capable bobber doesn't need a high price. Number 2. Honda Rebel 300. The Honda Rebel 300 in 2026 is a standout option for riders seeking an entry-level bobber that won't strain the wallet. Its low-slung frame, minimalist styling, and compact build make it extremely approachable, especially for beginners or those wanting a lightweight cruiser for city rides. With a starting price just above $4,000, it's one of the most affordable bobbers available in the US. Powering the Rebel 300 is a 286cc single-cylinder engine designed for smooth, predictable performance. It produces enough torque for comfortable urban commuting and occasional highway stretches, while remaining fuel-efficient and inexpensive to maintain. Routine maintenance is straightforward, keeping long-term ownership costs low. For 2026, Honda focused on rideability and reliability rather than costly electronics. The Rebel 300's combination of simplicity, lightweight, and classic styling makes it an excellent choice for riders seeking an inexpensive way to enjoy a bobber-style motorcycle without compromise. Overall, the Rebel 300 proves that affordability and style can coexist in a practical, easy-to-ride package. Number 1. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 in 2026 remains one of the most affordable bobber-style motorcycles for US riders who want classic cruiser looks on a tight budget. Its low seat, clean design, and relaxed stance give it a proper bobber feel without a high price tag. Priced just under $5,000, it appeals to beginners and value-focused buyers who want a simple, dependable motorcycle without extra cost. Powering the Meteor 350 is a 349cc single-cylinder engine tuned for smooth torque and steady performance. It's capable enough for city commuting and occasional highway rides, all while remaining fuel-efficient and inexpensive to maintain. Regular upkeep is simple, with parts widely available, which keeps long-term costs low. For 2026, Royal Enfield focused on enhancing ride quality without adding costly electronics or complex systems. Suspension and brakes provide reliable control, and the seat design supports comfortable rides over longer distances. The Meteor 350's charm lies in its balance of classic styling, practicality, and affordability, giving riders a sense of pride in ownership without requiring a large investment. Overall, the Meteor 350 proves that you don't need a big budget to enjoy a stylish, dependable bobber. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.